Hello everyone, this is Hindsight 2020, and today I'm just going to give you a quick video on the food that I have inside of my inch bag. Inch stands for I'm never coming home. A lot of people have bug out bags, but I don't think that it's reasonable to think that you're just going to be gone for 2 or 3 days. Personally, if I ever have to leave the house, I really don't plan on coming back. So I have enough food to last me for a week and a half, 2.5 weeks maybe if I really stretch it. An important thing to know about the food that you take with you. You could spend a lot of money on MREs and the dehydrated meals, but whenever we were overseas or somewhere, when I was in the military, one of the things that made us happiest was whenever we got to eat a really good meal, a hot meal, or something that we wanted to eat. Little things like that can just change your mood, can change your whole outlook on a really bad day or a really bad situation in general. So kind of keep that in mind, and if possible, make your own meals. Don't depend on someone else to have those meals for you. It's really not going to do you any good. I mean, it'll sustain you if you don't like it, but it's not going to be doing much for you if you're not able to eat the whole meal. If you're having to make yourself eat it, then what's the point? Anyway, let me get into my to the food itself. Everything I have is in these 4 little pouches right here. I might add another one. I'm not really sure. These weigh 5 pounds actually, all 4 of these. That's a little bit less than a quarter of the weight of my entire pack. So you can see I put a high emphasis on food. Also, important to note, everyone's situation is going to be different depending on where you live. So keep that in mind, and when you're preparing your food or whatever it is that you're preparing, whether it be your food or your bag or whatever it is, just keep that in mind. Everyone's situation is different, so do what's tailored for you. For me, there are 2 large natural springs nearby, so if I have to leave, I don't plan on carrying a ton of water with me. If water's still available in the city, then I'll do that. I'm in a really big city, and if stuff really does hit the fan, being that the city is so big, it's going to be one of those areas it's more than likely going to get shut down. So I don't see myself being out in the wilderness. Am I able to survive like that? Yes, but I highly doubt that that's going to be the route that I take. I want to give a shout out to Intense Angler, who showed me this nifty trick with the straws, about how to burn the ends. And I use this little $1 first aid kit that I have here as a spice rack. And I have all the spices that I normally cook at my home, and I can just take them out with me. I actually have 2 of these, but one of them I'm doing another one. I used it on a camping trip not too long ago. Inside here, you can see I have everything. I have canola oil, iodized salt, my Creole seasoning. I love this stuff. Minced onions, lemon pepper. I have regular black pepper. I have black pepper flakes. You name it. I even have 5 or 6 toothpicks inside of my kit. So I love this. So if there's something that's bland or I just really don't like, I can spice it up a little bit with my spice kits. In this pouch, I also have a lot of popcorn. I carry a lot of foil because it's a great tool, and you can use it for everything, including cooking this popcorn. I don't need a stove. I can just put it over the fire, put it in the foil, and go to town. It's good, it's quick, and it's not really heavy. So don't knock the popcorn, okay? And it's a bunch of calories. I also have this Star-Kissed Chunk Light Tuna. I have 2 of these, this kind right here. This is just a plain Jane tuna. I'm going to put this stuff back up as I go along. It's just easier that way. It saves me the trouble of having to do it later. Okay, in this bag, I have a serving and a half worth of penny pasta. I have 2 of these servings. A lot of people say, well, you gotta, like I said, you have to cook it. Yes, you have to cook it. But like I said, water is not going to be an issue where I live, so I'm not worried about that. And this is also good because I can mix it with my tuna. I have a couple of tubes of sauce in my other spice kit, so it'll make a really good meal if I just want to eat it by itself. I also have 3 bags of this ramen. One package of ramen is like 400 calories. It packs a lot. And I like to eat my ramen plain, sprinkle the stuff on it. I eat it like potato chips. And once you do that, if you just drink a cup of water, it'll fill you up, and it'll really make you feel heavy, even though you really haven't eaten anything. And it'll last you for, several hours. So I really like ramen. That's all I have in this pouch. I'll come to that one next. All right, in here, I have some Skittles. Also, all the items that I have in my kit, they last for 2 or 3 years in the packages, so it really helps me with having to rotate them whenever I'm not using them. So I really like that about all the items I have in my kit, except for my crackers. I have some more tuna creations. This is sweet and spicy tuna. I also have a hickory smoked tuna. I really like tuna. And I have 5 of these Spam singles. I love Spam. I grew up on it, that and bologna, so it would be no problem with me chowing down on this stuff right here. This is the bee's knees, as they say, so I love this stuff. Also, each one of these packs is supposed to be about 4 servings. If I wasn't trying to ration or anything, this one actually be about 2 servings. I mean, 2 meals. I cut it in half and it'll feed me entirely, so I can stretch it out, if I needed to. This is a beef flavor stew. This is tomato and chicken, and this one is just plain chicken soup. All this stuff that I have on my list is cheap. Everything on here is pretty much about $1 and change a piece, if not less. So you can make your own. You can make a really good kit for a low cost, or at least a fraction of the cost of what you would pay for the MREs and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Just kind of keep that in mind. Also, the foil on the inside of the tuna and the Spam really comes in handy because you can really use that for other things like cooking or, whatever else you need to use it for. Last but not least, this is my favorite bag. This is the bag with like a lot of my goodies. I'm hypoglycemic, but even if I weren't, having sweets and stuff that you really enjoy, like I said, can really make your day and boost morale no matter how bad the situation. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love hot chocolate. So as you can see, I have the hot chocolate here with the marshmallows. A couple of things of peanut butter. Love peanut butter. Everything I get is pretty much peanut butter. These are peanut bars. These things are like 300 calories a piece. They're really good. Some power bars, different flavors. I have a Cliff bar in here. Some M&Ms. Some Starburst. Another bar. And beef jerky. I love beef jerky. I might just make a bag just full of beef jerky. I love that stuff so much. And there you have it. It didn't really look like much, but like I said, I know me. I've been in a situation before where I've had to not only ration food, but, you know, be mindful of what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, and that kind of thing. And this is easily enough food to get me by for, you know, a couple weeks. I mean, for, you know, at least a week and a half. And when I'm out and about and I'm eating, at least I know that I'll be happy. Everything that's in my bag, I eat, you know, on a regular basis. I like to eat it, so I know that it's not an issue of me trying to force myself to eat something. You know, I don't think too many people are really going to be trying to count calories and make sure their caloric intake is, you know, proper and all that other stuff. You know, if you were really in a situation, you know, in a survival type situation, it really wouldn't matter. With that being said, if you have any comments, suggestions, you know, please feel free to, you know, add the comments below. Subscribe if you like, and, you know, I hope everyone takes care. You know, maybe I share something with you, that you didn't know, that you like, that you can add to your own kit. Once again, thank you to the Intense Angler for showing me the tricks with the straws. Everyone have a good one.